Hey guys, welcome back to Thorough Capping. It's been a little while now. I've been somewhat busy with baseball, back to work. Um, but I did want to make a point to do a video tonight on Assiniboia Downs, being that it's its last night of this meet. And we have 7 races, and actually these are the fullest fields you're going to find at Assiniboia. After race number, actually 1 has 5 horses and 3 has 6 horses. But with the scratches, you're looking at race 2. It's down to 6 now. Originally 7. But after that, race 4, the pick 4 is a loaded race. Okay, races 4 through 7. We have 8 runners in the 5th, 9 runners in the 6th, 11. Well, actually 10 runners with the scratch of the 10 in the 7th, and then the 4th has 8 as well. Well, let's take a look at them just at the. We'll just do the grid selections here. Looking at the matrix side in race number 1, we have the 4 as a standout. The 4 is a 6 to 5 morning line. And he's also dropping in class as well. I mean, he is going a couple turns because this is a 7.5 furlong race. We do have the 2 horse showing up on the matrix side, and he's also the other class dropper in this race as well. But based on the matrix system side of the grid as well as the TC rating side of the grid, I got to give the nod to the 4 horse anyway on both sides. I have a 4-2-1-3 on both sides here for race number 1. Race number 1, I'm probably just going to sit out anyway. I probably won't do any playing. Race number 2. Race number 2 is the only maiden race on the card. It has 1 first-time starter. That's the 5 horse. The 6 horse is a scratch, and the 7 was a toss on my end. What I like here on the matrix side, I don't have them listed, but I have the 2 and the 1 as the top 2 based on factors here. The 3 horse. And then I'm going to take the 4 over top of the first time starter on this side. And what I did was I threw the first time starter, the 5, over here. Simply because with the scratch, it's a 6 horse race. And the 4 horse is coming up a little shabby when it comes to the figures here and some of these figures. So I'm thinking the first time starter may have a better shot at finishing above the 4, but ahead of the 4. But it is what it is. Again, my focus is mainly going to be on these multi-leg wagers starting in race 3, the pick 5. But the race 2, I have 2-1-3-4 and I have 2-1-3-5 on both sides of the grid here. 2-1-3 being the unanimous top 3 choices. Now, when we look at race 3 starts the pick 5, the 20-cent pick 5. And we're pretty spread out over here on the matrix side. If you look at the color, we have a trio of target horses, 75 target rating on the 1, 4, and the 6. The 3 horse now jumps in the mix as being the ability horse. And then we have the 3 horses also showing up here tied as the speed cum average. So we have a lot going on this side. So what I did was I favored 2 things. I favored target and blue. Okay. And so that would be number 1. The 1 horse would be my top choice on this side because he is one of the co-target horses, and he's also tops in the final fraction, and he's also tops in the target briz. So the 1 is my top choice on this side of the grid. 1, 4, 6, and 3. And then on this side, the 3 horse, when I go by my TC ratings, when the qualitative factors start adding into the ratings, the 3 horse actually finishes as the top TC getter. And I have the 3, 4, 1, 6 on this side. And what I did was I started to put together a pick 5 over here. And I think I'm going to use all 4 of them horses to start that out. 1, 3, 4, 6. Race number 4. The 1, 5, and the 6, just in different order, are my top 3. Both sides of the grid agree on that. Again, we have a lot going on the matrix factor side. I did favor my target and ability horse as my top play, even though he is a tad short in rating from the 6 horse. But I have the 1, 6, 5, 2 on the matrix side of the grid, and then when we figure in the cumulative side, we actually have the 5, 6, or 5, 1, 6, 2, and I wrote that down wrong, so let me just fix that. 5162 are my top overall plays when it comes to overall TC rating. And I'm going to go 3 deep in that leg. I'm going to go with the 1, 5, and the 6. And as you can see, my next leg has my single, which is the 4. And you'll see that the 4 is a standout on both the matrix factor side of the grid, as well as a 3.3 points, yes, leader over top of the second choice on the TC rating, which would be the 2 horse. I have 4, 2, 3, 1 on both sides of the grid. And that's why I have the 4 here as my single in this pick 5. Race number 6. Race number 6, the 6 horse is a standout. It was a toss-up between using the 4 as my single and leaving this 2 out, because the 2 is also a co-target. And the 2 horse is actually my nemesis. I mentioned this on other videos. The 2 horse, when I get knocked out of a multi-leg wager, I'd say 9 times out of 10 it's because of a 2 horse. No matter how good the 2 looked, the 2 horse finds a way to crush it for me. So I may even decide to go and play a second ticket with the 2 horse in there and single the 6 on this side and maybe cut it down somewhere else. So we look at the race number 6 again. We have the 6, 8, 2, 3. And over on this side we have the 6, 8, 5, 3, because the 5 actually has a better TC rating overall than the 2 horse. And then finally, the finale of the meet, race number 7, 10 horse field with the scratch of the 10. The 5 horse stands out, targetability. 2 horses showing up as well. We have a lot going on this side. I have it narrowed down to the 5, 2, 3, 1 and 5, 2, 3, 7. And what I don't want to do is end up getting beaten the last leg. So I'm probably going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 to finish this off. So that would be a 5 times 4 is 20. Am I missing a leg? I am missing a leg. Hold on a second. So we have leg number 3, 3, 4, 1, 6. Leg number 4, 1, 5, 6. Leg number 5 is my single. The 4th leg is going to be a 6, 8. And then we'll finish off with the 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. And for a live, hope for a long shot in that race. So we have a 5 times 4 is 20, times 3 is 60, times 2 is 120. So a 20-cent ticket would cost a total of $24 right there for that play. And I'll probably play a smaller one, maybe knock a few horses out of the first leg and knock a few out of the second leg so that I can play a ticket with the 2 horse in here along with the 4. And maybe single the 6 horse in race number 6. All right, so that's it right there. Hopefully the thorough capping factors stay hot at Assiniboia Downs, which they have been all meet. I know I haven't been playing the past few weeks, but like I said, my schedule's kind of crazy now with fall baseball at the high school level. Excuse me, and work. So I have trouble fitting the handicapping time in, but I was able to fit it in tonight, thankfully. And if you're looking for the scoop on all this and you're a first-time viewer and you're interested, down in the description you'll see a link for the download for TC, for thorough capping, the whole deluxe system tutorial. And if you haven't joined our Discord yet, the link is also, an invite link is also found in there as well. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you at some point.